Hello everyone, and welcome back to another absurd Heroine video. So today, the Eldraine Courtside Brawl came out, and I am super excited. I was practically jittering all day at work. I watched the live stream while I was working. Super duper excited. I like literally just finished everything for the day, sitting down with a glass of wine, and I'm going to be playing some. I haven't played any yet. I haven't really watched any yet because I was working all day. So like, I'm just gonna jump right into it and like we can discover the decks together. So let's start. We'll choose our deck, right? So they have 4 decks. Let's take a look at these decks. Can we actually look at them? There's something to be said for not even looking at them, honestly, but we're gonna. All right, so they got a bunch of funky lands, Mardu Knights. So this is Sir Gwyn, Hero of Ashenvale. Vigilance Menace, Human Knight. Whenever an equipped creature you control attacks, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Okay, and equipment you control has equipment you control have. Okay, equipment is plural there? Wouldn't you say equipments? No, I guess equipment. Yeah, okay, whatever. Equipment you control have equip knight 0. That's cool. All right. Colossus Hammer, that is kind of the first thing that I think about, Colossus Hammer. What else do we get? Venerable Knight. So we got some knights here. It looks like Mardu Knights is definitely going to be a thing in Eldraine, which is cool. So Venerable Knight, when it dies, +1/+1 counter. So this is the new thing here, Adventure. So Adventure, the way that Adventure works, if you don't know already, if you have this card in your hand, you can cast the spell here for the Adventure cost, right? So you can pay 1 black, 2 colorless for this instant spell, basically, for you to draw a card and lose 1 life, and then you put this card into exile, and then you can cast it as its creature card from exile at any time after that. You know, when you could normally cast creature spells. Actually, I don't know if it works with stuff like Vivian Reed, where you can cast creature spells for flash or whatever. I don't know if it works that way while it's in exile. That's something that we can be experimenting with at some point, but that's how Adventure works. So you send him out on a little adventure, and then you can cast the card afterwards. Pretty cool new ability. And the new Adventure like style cards are like super freaking cool. I cannot wait to get my hands on all of them. So then Knight of Ebon Legion, which is an excellent knight creature. Order of Midnight. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. That's pretty good. And then it can't block. Flying can't block. Sure. Okay. What else do we got here? Smitten Swordmaster. Gain X, opponent loses X, where X is the number of knights you control. Cool. Lifelink. Okay, that's actually not so bad considering it's only 1 black for that adventure. Embereth Shieldbreaker. Destroy target artifact. Corpse Knight. Yeah, we know Corpse Knight. Wintermoor Commander. Death Touch. Toughness is the number of knights you control. So this should be a star here instead of a 0. When it attacks another target knight you control, gains indestructible. Okay. So that doesn't have to be another attacking knight. That can just be another target knight. Okay. Let's see. Inspiring Veteran. That's a cute picture. Adorable. Why would you bring that into combat though? Okay. Other knights get +1/+1. Awesome. So it's like the, wow, this is a, geez, Knights is going to be a thing. Holy crap, Knights is going to be a thing. It's like a Benelish Marshal for a Knight deck on turn 2. Okay. Then Sky Knight Vanguard. Yep. Sky Knight Vanguard is good. It doesn't make Knights. It makes soldiers, but whatever. Ancestral Blade. Yeah, sure. Especially with Sir Gwyn, Ancestral Blade is great. Shining Armor. When Shining Armor enters battlefield, attach it to a knight, and then equipped creature gets +0/+2 and has vigilance. Sure. For all you My Little Pony fans out there, Shining Armor. We should make like a My Little Pony theme deck. All right, which should be totally possible with Eldraine, by the way. Crystal Slipper. Equipped creature has +1/+0 and haste. Sure, that's not bad. I mean, it's pretty awful, but like whatever. It's a thing. Crystal Slipper, sure. Mask of Immolation. Okay, that's gonna be good. D-Spark, sure. Steel Claw Lance. Equipped creature gets +2/+2, and equipped knight is 1. Okay, so this is like a new thing. I don't think I've ever seen this before. I don't think this exists. Pre-Eldraine. Equip X. Equip like creature type. Different than normal equip. That's cool. I like that. Arcane Signet. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. Interesting. Okay. Then Marauder's Axe. Very good. Belle of the Brawl. I love it. Belle of the Brawl. That's such a cool name. Menace. Whenever she attacks, other knights you control get +1/+0. Okay. Actually, it's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. She doesn't have a big butt, but whatever. Midnight Reaper. Good. Yeah. Okay. Sky Knight Legionnaire. Yeah, sure. Tajik. Sure. Mace of the Valiant. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each charge counter on Mace of the Valiant and has Vigilance. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a charge counter on Mace of Valiant. Okay. I mean, that's not bad. It doesn't have any good it doesn't have any bonus right away, right? Because it needs charge counters, so you have to cast it before you cast a creature card. So that's like kind of okay. I suppose you can proliferate it too. It doesn't look like proliferation is going to be a thing for knights, but yeah. Ob Nixilis' Cruelty, sure. Knight's Charge, an enchantment. Whenever a knight you control attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That's strong. For 3? Gosh, okay. And then for a shit ton and sacrifice it, return all knight creature cards from your graveyard to your battlefield. I mean, this is like super solid. Like, this can be a game changer in the beginning, and at the end of the, you know, game, it can also be a game changer. That's pretty strong. All right, Mortify, sure, everyone knows that. Icon of Ancestry. Fireborn Knight, double strike, 2/3 for a very awkward mana cost. And then for another very awkward mana cost, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Just eh. This is just eh. It doesn't have trample, like the other knight does. That is a knight, right? The Vindicator? Vindicator's a knight, right? And that, like, pump is, like, awful. +1/+1 for 4 of, like, a very specific mana type. I don't like it. I don't like it. No, sir. No, sir, I don't like it. Double strike is fine, though. Integrity. Target creature gets +2/+2, and intervention, or I'm sorry, yeah, integrity intervention deals 3 damage to target, you gain 3 life. Yeah. Seer Conrad. This one's cool. This one's gonna make a difference. This one's gonna matter. Whenever another creature dies, or a creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, or a creature card leaves your graveyard, Sir Conrad the Grim deals 1 damage to each opponent. And then you can pay 1 black mana, 1 colorless. Each player puts the top card of their library into their graveyard. Yeah, so it's a 5/4 for 5, which is like decent, but like you can play with this card. This card looks like combo central, so I like it. I like that quite a bit. Bond of Discipline, yep. You might not, a lot of people don't really know this one. Tap all creatures opponents control, and creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn. It's like a closer. It's like sleep for white. Single combat, yep. Response and Resurgence. Creatures you control gain first strike and vigilance and additional main phase. Right. I don't really play with this card. Response deals 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Okay, sure. And then Shivan Dragon. That's an interesting addition to this. Okay. It's like Knights Against the Dragon, I suppose. Okay, cool. I think let's play a few. So we just took a look at it. Let's play a few with the Mardu Knights before we go through all the other ones. Maybe I'll even make, if this ends up going long, I might just make a different video for each one. But I'm going to try and just make one video, go through each one of the decks and have some fun. Let's do it. I'm so excited. Wow, that was loud. So Frizzle Fry is also playing Mardu Knights. We have Evolving Wilds, Boros Guildgate. So we have all of our colors, which is awesome. Sure. Yeah, I think we can keep this. So we have our dude, our commander in the command zone. This is nice. Very cool. Little command zone. What can we play with? Oops. Nothing? Can we not play with anything here? Come on. All right, so it's Evolving Wilds. And they already know what we are, so we're just gonna pop it for a black mana source. Really? Can we not play with anything? That's a wee bit lame. That makes me sad. Maybe the music will be beautiful. All right. No, we'll play Corpse Knight. Let's play Corpse Knight here. Music sounds very fantasy, wistful. Tournament grounds. Oh, that doesn't come into play tapped. That's cool. All right. So I suppose we should bring out our shining armor here, eh? Attack! Go, my pretties! Oh, and we start off at more life here, huh? 25? Did we start off at 25? Where did we start? How come they're... Oh, when the... Okay, so they gain 1 life from Windscar Crag. Okay, so yeah, you start off at 25 life. Cool, cool. Is that like normal Commander? I actually haven't really ever played Commander. Belle of the Brawl. Yeah. Really? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's fine. That's fine. Crystal Slipper. Oh, my Untapped doesn't understand any of these new cards. Alright. So let's Midnight Reaper. And Curry Favor, right? Oh no, we can't because we used our black mana. Okay. We can keep that up. So we'll just attack. I like this music. I am super excited for Eldraine. After like the super serious atmosphere of War of the Spark and like the Ravnica block, I am very, very ready for something silly and stupid. And I think the Throne of Eldraine is going to be just that. I'm like really excited for this. And I also finished reading the War of the Spark book. It took me like half a year to do it because it was such a bad book. And I'm gonna be probably making a review video out of it because I'm kind of mad about it. And I want the world to know how mad I am. I want the world to know how mad I am. The green screen's picking up on my semi-green hair tie. Coming in? Nope. Okay. Alright, so it deals 3 damage to any target, and I gain 3 life. What say you? Should we intervention this Belle of the Brawl? Yeah, I think we can do that. Nah. We can wait. Let's, well, let's just attack with a Corpse Knight. Maybe they'll double block. And in this case, we can Integrity, if we wanted to. They don't? Okay, cool. I'm down. And we're going to Curry Favor. Then we can play the Swordmaster, yeah? Maybe we want to keep it up for Integrity Intervention. Eh. Okay, now I think we can just pass the turn. I can keep Integrity Intervention up. All right. And they didn't put down a mana last turn, right? So they're a little on the screwed side. Sir Gwyn is a bit expensive. Look at that fiery, look at the command zone. Oh gosh. Oh, it's so exciting. I love this new stuff. This is so great. Frizzle Fry, 84. What you got? Draw a card, lose the 1 life. Show. Foulmire Knight. I'm so excited for these new abilities. This is really cool. This is really cool. Venerable Knight, okay. Okay, my turn. There we go. So we can attack, right? Should I guess I should attack with a Corpse Knight first, or should I just bring Sir Gwyn out? Whenever a creature you control attacks, draw a card and lose 1 life. So I think we're actually going to equip over here. Because I don't mind if we lose this guy. Nice. Because we'll just we'll draw another card. Sure. I do not mind too much about that. Wintermoor Commander, okay. And then we'll equip, gosh, the Corpse Knight? We'll equip the Corpse Knight. Because we know that they have in their deck everything that we have in our deck, right? So they have Integrity Intervention. I don't want our Corpse Knight to die. So can we even cast this Fireborn Knight? We can. It's such a weird cast cost. Like, it's too risky. Oh, okay. That sucks a little bit. But we have that in our deck too. What's this? That's new. Is this untapped? I'm not quite sure. Alright. So let's bring out our Crystal Slipper. Our commander. And equip it for nothing. And attack with all of our dudes. Wait, what? Oh, another target against indestructible. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. So I didn't even realize what was going on. Okay. Great! We won our first game! Bam! That feels good. I like that deck. I like that deck. Whoa, man. Heraldic Banner. Choose a color. Creatures you of the chosen color of the creatures you control of the chosen color get +1/+0, and add 1 mana of the chosen color. Like, this isn't going to be good with Mardu Knights, obviously, unless you have them all the same color. Huh. I don't know. Not quite sure about that one. All right. Oops. No back. Oh wait, no. That's what we wanted. All right. We're just gonna go down the line. Let's take a look at this one. So, Savage Hunter, Corvold, Fey Cursed King. So when Corvold, Fey Cursed King enters the battlefield or attacks, sacrifice another permanent. Okay, so it's like Vivictus. Vivictus is Madi, except for only you, and you don't get to replace it, so it's kind of shitty. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on Corvold and draw a card. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent. I mean, that can have some pretty crazy effects. Like, Scape Shift, you know, Bantu, the little sacrifice demon. So, like, making a sacrifice deck, this is cool for a sacrifice deck. So let's see what we have here. Witch's Oven. Sack a creature, create a food token. If the sacrificed creature's toughness was 4 or greater, create 2 food tokens. So food tokens, does it not tell you what food tokens are here? It seems a little weird. So I happen to know, at least I think, food tokens are sacrifice this to gain 3 life, right? How come it's not telling you what food tokens are here? I feel like that's a little bit of a whoopsie. Okay, Orzhov Enforcer, Priest of Forgotten Gods, Goblin Crater Maker. What does this guy do again? Sacrifice it to either deal 2 damage to target creature or destroy colorless non-land permanent. Okay. Paradise Druid, sure. Pollen Bright Druid, sure. Woodland Champion. Dreadhorde Invasion, okay. Mask of Immolation, Arcane Signet, Golden Egg. Sacrifice Golden Egg, add 1 mana of any color. Sacrifice Golden Egg, gain 3 life. So it's like food treasure. This is like a food treasure, except for you have to actually like pay for it. I don't know if I like food. Food seems weird. Okay, Playcrafter. Yeah, Krenko, sure, great. Evolution Sage. What do we need Evolution Sage for? Okay, Corval does gain +1/+1 counters. So that's kind of a thing. Judith, Brontodon, Mayhem Devil. That's the one I was thinking about, Mayhem Devil. Leyline Prowler, okay. Savvy Hunter. When Savvy Hunter attacks or blocks, create a food token. Sacrifice 2 foods, draw a card. So this Woodland Champion is not just creature tokens. This is any token. So this works with food. And oh my goodness, I am looking forward to that. Rhythm of the Wild, okay. So that's also +1/+1 counters, okay. Vindictive Vampire, yeah, no one ever plays with this. Wait, whenever another creature you control dies, it deals 1 damage to each opponent, you gain 1 life. Okay, sure. Golgari, Fine Broker, bake and do a buy. Destroy target creature, create a food token. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Angrath, okay. Yeah, so this also has counters, so Proliferate works with that too. Sure. Death Sprout, yep. So here, Sir Cronod is in here too. All right, cool. Moldervine Reclamation. Rapacious Dragon. Treasure tokens, okay. Keeper of Fables. Whenever one or more non-human creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Whenever one or more non-human creatures you control deals damage to a combat damage to a player, draw a card. Interesting. Interesting. And it's a cat instead of a sphinx. Okay. Sure. All right, Moldervine Reclamation, sure. Then Fine Finality is an Izoni, Taste of Death. Wait, Blood-Soaked Altar, yep. Taste of Death. Each player sacrifices 3 creatures. Okay. Create 3 food tokens. Food tokens don't seem very good to me. Maybe I just need to play with them and see. Maybe they're better than what I think they are. Thorn Mammoth. Trample. Whenever it or another creature enters the battlefield, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. So this is like a Gargos that is more expensive, but works whenever a creature enters the battlefield. Okay. Hey man, let's give it a shot. Submit deck. All right, let's do it. Blanket Thief. Oh gosh. What is this? Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. I'm not gonna say I'm a fan of this color setup that we have here. And it's a really slow hand too. Free mulligan. We have a free mulligan? Okay. That's weird. Why do we have a free mulligan? Okay. So when Golden Egg enters the battlefield, draw a card. This card just seems really poopy to me. I mean, unless, like, maybe an artifact deck? I don't know. So what are you playing against? We're playing another Coral World deck. Do you specifically play against, like, the decks that you played against here? Is that like a thing? Ooh, Krenko. Yes, please, and thank you, sir. That was cool. Is that Krenko's normal come into battlefields animation? Okay. All right, we'll play another one here with this deck. That one doesn't count. Okay. Enough with the prizes. We don't get to play with them until the 27th anyway. That sound is loud. That sound is louder than it should be. Rainbow Dash! We were talking about MLP. Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash. Okay. So this is the life gain set. So yeah, we'll put down this guy, I guess. Then we can Mask of Immolation. Rhythm of the Wilds. We can't Rhythm of the Wild next turn unless we get a land that's not tapped, though. So what is this? I think that this is untapped, right? Or is that the game? So do we want a Mask of Immolation right now, or do we want a Rhythm of the Wild next turn? That's the question. I guess we'll Rhythm of the Wild next turn. Why not? All right. Unless they have a counter? They don't. Good. Good, 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 good. A Layla Artful Provocateur. So I haven't looked at this deck yet. Like, I haven't seen any of the decks other than the ones that I've gone through with you. Right? So it's Mask of Immolation. It's not going to count for Rhythm of the Wild, but whatever. And these are all tap lands, so we're going to want another black for our Golgari Finebroker, though it doesn't really matter. Okay. Next. Yeah, so let's read the Layla. What does this thing do? Okay, Fairy... Fairy what? Yeah. Oh, pretty. Other creatures you control the flying get +1/+0, and whenever you cast an artifact or enchantment spell, create a 1/1 blue fairy creature token with flying. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink. Okay. Is this like a flying deck? Okay. So we can't really do too much here. We can Finality eventually. So I guess we'll just cast some creatures while we wait for Finality to happen. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink, huh? That's a combo. Resolve. This music's cool. Kitty. We shall love you. Worry not. So 1, 2. So we actually could have cast... No, we couldn't have, because all of our land's been tapped land so far. Okay, resolve. And we can kill that. Oh, okay. Pass. Okay, pass. My turn. A land. Oh, goody. So, I mean, do we just want to find Finality at this point? I think we kind of do. Or we can Corvolds, but we're going to get smacked for quite a bit if we do that. I think I'm just going to want to find Finality right now. So let's deal 1 damage to this guy. Submit 1. Take action. This one. So what is it now? 2 more? Okay. And now we have a big fat fatty. Whenever another creature you control dies, it deals damage. Okay. So they just cast it. They just recast it. They have Death Touch and Lifelink, though, which is not exactly where I want to be. And whenever it enters the battlefield, sacrifice a permanent. I guess we'll sacrifice the Mask of Immolation. And attack with all of them. It's a little rough. To be honest with you. To be honest with you, Diane, that's a little rough. Oh, and they don't even want to block. Interesting. Frogify. Enchanted creature loses all abilities, is a blue frog creature, base toughness 1/1. Okay. Okay. Whenever one or more non-human creatures deals damage. Okay, so how much land do we have? We have 6? Is that true? No, we only have 5. So Untapped doesn't understand sacrificing lands yet. Okay. I guess, no. We're gonna decline that. And we'll hasty haste. They can kill my Corvold if they want to. That's a bing bang bong. And yeah, we're not paying for any of that. Whenever one or more non-human creatures... Okay, so this can only... Okay, so it can only trigger once. That seems a little bit more reasonable. Alright. So we can sacrifice our Corvolds, but I mean, I don't think we care. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Okay. They have an army of these dudes. Is there anything that we can draw that will just let us win the game here? They just have an army of these frickin' critters. Scrabbling Claws. Good lord, stop it. Woodland Champion would be good in this deck. Yeah, we're gonna decline. We're gonna decline that. Okay, so what exactly can we do here? Whenever a creature you control dies, doesn't matter. We can only bring back the Mask of Immolation. Gain a life, draw a card. Ha! This is, this could be better. This could be a better situation here. So we'll +1/+1 counter it, and then proliferate. Submit 3. And I guess we'll Wilderness Reclamation? We'll just attack with all the things, I guess. Yeah. And they can just jump. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I guess we should have just brought out a bunch of dudes. But we don't have anything in the graveyard, right? So, I don't know. Not quite sure about the synergy of this deck. Layla seems way stronger than Corvold, especially considering we don't have any removal? Well, I guess we did. We had a pretty strong removal card at first. We need more than that. We need more than just our one removal spell here. Yeah. Because they're just gonna create a bunch of chumpers. Like, we need trample. Do we have any kind of trample or direct damage or something? Witch's Oven. Judith, I mean... Angrath? Angrath would help. Rapacious Dragon, Blood-Soaked Altar, yeah. They're just gonna be gaining life and just chumping all day, every day. Like it's their job. Seer Conrad the Grim. Deal 1 damage to each opponent. Okay. So we're gonna decline, I suppose. And we're gonna give you a +1/+1 counter, I suppose. Okay, because this is whenever another creature dies, right? So that's including their own creatures, yeah? And if they kill our Corvolds, then we can just... They're not going to. I don't want to do that. So that's 3 damage, 4 damage. That's 4 damage. Okay. Oh, even more than that. Oh, goody. I forgot about the Vindictive Vampire. Okay. That seems good. That is good. And the priest. Okay, cool. And they'll have to start sacrificing creatures. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Good. And now we have some bugs with Iazoni. Very good. And we can bring back our Pollen Bright Druid with our Golgari Finebroker to give everybody more +1/+1 counters. So it seems strong. When enters the battlefield, untap target artifact creature. Okay. Okay. So I think we're pretty good here. Is it still there? It's still the end of my turn. Okay. What did they take? What did they take? Oh, they took the Pollen Bite Druid. Dang it. They knew. They knew it. Okay, so they have a crap ton of cards. How did they draw so many cards? Did I miss something? Or did they just have that many cards? For some reason, I thought they had less than that. Tap 2 untapped artifacts, draw a card. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well. What is this? Return 2 non-land permanents to its owner's hand? Okay. They return their own? Wait, not quite understanding what's going on here. What? Why would you do that? Okay. I don't quite understand. But if they don't have a way of gaining life, then we should win, right? Because our Vindictive Vampire. So we can just cast Iazoni. Or no, we can cast the Priest of Forgotten Gods. Oh, Command Zone. Sure, that's what they wanted to do. They just killed themselves, right? No. Because Vindictive Vampire doesn't work that way? Okay. Okay, sure. And they gained 7 life because they had that many creatures out. Okay, wow. Okay. That is a very annoying... This is a very annoying artifact, and I would like to destroy it. I'm gonna pay 2 now. So I can just bring out some hasty dudes, right? So I'm gonna bring out Conrad. Wait, do I want to do that? How much land do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't do too much here. I guess I'll Sir Conrad. No, I'll Rapacious Dragon. That probably wasn't the right thing to do. But by golly gosh, I'm gonna do it. And I'll priest with haste to attack, I guess. Ay. I probably should have brought out Sir Conrad. Yep. I think this is the game. I don't like this interface. I think this is Arena doing this. Alright, 2 bottoms. They don't really have enough, it seems. Resolve. Decline. We're not going to pay it this time. Sir Conrad. Haste. Plague Crafter. Doesn't matter. Those are probably gonna kill it. And no attacks, I guess? Could we win here? If we... No, because we would have to sacrifice Sir Conrad. I don't want to do that. Sir Conrad's really good in this deck. They might find a way to get around Sir Conrad here, though. Which would make me super sad. So how many cards do I have in my deck? Where does that interface show? It's actually underneath my untapped here. I don't like this. What does this mean? What does that even mean? What does the swirly bit mean? And what does the hand bit mean? Like, what? I'm so confused. Alright, what do we got here? Shambling suits power, toughness equal to the number of artifacts. Sure. Can you not get rid of my Sir Conrad? Because if you can't get rid of it, I'm not quite sure what you can do here. Enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards, reveal an artifact enchantment among them, put it into your hand, put the rest in the bottom of your library. Okay. This is a very annoying deck that we're playing against. Sure. Alright, so we're going to resolve. We're going to decline. We're going to bring out Iazoni. Right? With haste. We're going to sacrifice 2 other creatures. Yes. This player. Submit 1. You. Submit 2. I suppose that we would have killed it if we sacrificed actual creatures instead of creature tokens. Is that true? Command Tyler. Resolve. Decline. Resolve. Decline. Resolve. Decline. Resolve. So now all we have to do is just attack. Right? Attack with this one. Go, my pretty. I think that's it, right? Like, if they block with any creature... Oh. Dang it. Sure. I didn't see that. Gonna have to watch out for these food tokens now. Gosh. Decline. Okay. I guess... How many cards do we have in hand now? 8. I guess that's what that means. We have 8 cards in hand. And... I guess we should have attacked with our Conrad? I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. They have so much going on over here. They can tap like a ton of their stuff to like, or tap 2 untapped artifacts. Ancestral Blade. Okay. I don't think they can kill us. Sure. I don't think they can kill us. I don't think they have any more ways of gaining life. Right? Draw 2 cards. Add 1 mana. They have to get rid of our Sir Conrad. No, they have our Alayla. So Alayla will gain them life. So if they gain 2, right? Then they'll be up to 5. We can sacrifice 2 actual creatures to deal 4 damage to them, right? Okay. They can't use these artifacts. So they have 3 mana to play with right now. They can't use these treasure tokens when they're tapping them this way. Okay. Sure. Okay. I think that's it, right? Did we just win? I think we just won. Decline. Okay. So we'll find Broker. Doesn't matter. Just get a Plague Crafter. Wow, that's so cool. This guy is so cool. Plague Crafter. +1 counter. Doesn't matter. Because that should actually kill, right? 1 damage when a creature dies, or put into a graveyard from anywhere. No. Okay. That doesn't work that way. Resolve. Not paying. Decline. Okay. And then we'll do this, and then priest, right? Yep. You. Submit 1. You. Submit 2. That should be it, right? I don't think there's anything else that can be done. Woo! That was a long one. That was a long one. Very, very grindy. Holy crap. But I'm happy we won. Fairy Vandals. Okay. Cool. Alright, so that was Savage Hunter. Alright. So we'll go for Wild Bounty next. It's gonna be a long video. Sorry, everybody. Tulane, Teller of Tales. Vigilance 2/4. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card, then you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card, then you put a land card? Okay, cool. So, Evolution Sage, hello. Return target creature you control to its owner's hand. Wow, okay. So this is a lot of come into play effects? Okay. Spectral Sailor, sure. Fairy Vandal. Whenever you draw your second card, put a +1/+1 counter. Okay. Incubation Druid, Crawl Harpooner, Leafkin Druid, Paradise Druid, Silana Wayfinder. Okay. Merrileaf Pixie, Flying, add green or blue. Okay. Run away together. Choose 2 target creatures controlled by different players, return those creatures to their owner hand. That sounds like fun. Growth Spiral, okay. Arcane Signet, yep, they all have that. Tome of Legends. Tome of Legends enters the battlefield with a page counter on it. When your commander enters the battlefield or attacks, put a page counter on Tome of Legends, and then remove a page counter from Tome of Legends to draw a card. So, Proliferate? Is Proliferate the name of the game here? We don't have our Proliferate guy in here. They didn't put any Proliferate in here, did they? Those bastards. Okay. Steelbane Hydra. Remove a +1/+1 counter to destroy target artifact or enchantment. It doesn't have trample. That's interesting. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Gee, that would have been good in the last game. All right, Forbidding Spirit. Hey, it's Merchant. What up? When Forbidding Spirit enters the battlefield, until your next turn, creatures you control. Okay, yeah, we know this one. District Guide, yep. Rosethorn Acolyte. Add 1 mana of any color. Okay, and then add 1 mana of any color. Too expensive. I'm not sure I like that one. Fidalcan, or what is it? Gyre Engineer? Yeah, sure. Risen Reef. Okay. Prison Realm. Sure. Firemind Vessel. Incubation, Shark to Crab. Love my Shark to Crab. Frilled Mystic. Man, this would be good with Proliferate. There's no Proliferate in here, at all. Okay. Frilled Mystic, Circuitous Route. Fairy Formation. Flying. Create a fairy creature token with flying, draw a card. Okay. That's pretty good. I like fairies, by the way. I'm really happy to see them come back. Then another Keeper of Fables, Time Wipe. Okay, Flower Flourish. Beanstalk Giant. Search your library for a land card, put it in the battlefield, shut your library. Okay. And then Power and Toughness equal to number of lands you control. Wow, that's expensive, though. Thorn Mammoth. Okay, yep. We saw that one before, too. Meteor Golem and Raise Runners per Helion 2. Okay. So what, this is like get out a lot of land, I guess? There are a lot of mana dorks here. A lot of mana dorks. So it's kind of control-y, mana dorky. Okay, I feel like it could be better than that, but... Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Wild Bounty. So we're 2-0. Let's see if we can keep going. Let's win with each of these decks. Man, that is loud. Liquid. X Liquid X. X Liquid DX. Alright. I think we can keep this. We've got a Paradise Druid. And a Fireman Vessel. Incubation probably turn 3. Because we're going to cast this on turn 1. Blossoming Sands. It is a pretty nice, ooh, did you see that huge fish? Is that a thing when you click on it? Is that an actual interactable thing on this map? Oh my god. All right, Paradise Druid. Bam. And then next turn, we can't quite Chulane, but we can Firemind's Vessel and then Chulane next turn. Actually, we don't want to do that, do we? We'll Incubation here. We don't want to tap. Ah, for real? Wow. Whiffed. That sucks. He might want to kill this with his Crater Maker, but whatever. If he wants to, so be it. Savvy Hunter. He doesn't want to. Okay. We'll take it. No blocks. So, Chulane it is. We'll Chulane it up. Or do we want a Forbidding Spirit? No. Woo! That's pretty. No attacks. Okay, whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card and put a land card from your hand into the battlefield. That's just cool. That is cool. Teller of Tales. So we're going to be casting the Keeper of Fables. So the Teller of Tales and the Keeper of Fables. Okay, no blocks. We shall bring out that Keeper of Fables. Okay, Shark to Crab. Shark to Crab's good. Should we attack with Chulane? I mean, they must have some sort of direct damage, because I don't feel like they would have attacked with Savvy Hunter. We'll block with our Keeper of Fables, though. It is a human druid, so Keeper of Fables will not work with Chulane. Okay, Death Sprout. Command Zone, please. I think we can cast it again next turn, though, right? For 7? Because we have... No, we need a land first. Alrighty. Okay. Not quite sure what the plan was there. Broseph. I guess you want to kill the Incubation Druid? You can do that. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So we have 6 mana. We're going to attack here. Great. Thank you. Arcane Signet. Sure. But I think we'll Shark to Crab. And Arcane Signet. And then next turn we can Chulane, so long as they don't kill our Paradise Druid. But if they want to kill our Paradise Druid, like, alright. It's not the end of the world. 'Tis not the end of the world. There's Corvold, so they're gonna have to sack probably their food token, yeah. The Fancy Man. Fancy Man himself. Corvold. We can kill it with the Thorn Mammoth, though, I think, right? Whenever Thorn Mammoth or another creature enters the battlefield, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. So that would be this. Let's kill it. Blam. And attack. Draw a card. Fairy Formation, sweet. Things are looking up, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. We should probably prepare for a Find Finality by upping our Shark to Crab this turn. Rhythm of the Wild is really strong in this deck, though. Do we have a way of killing that? Vindictive Vampire. Okay. We do have a way of killing enchantments in this deck. Yes? Oh. Okay, great. We did it! 3-0! 3-0, baby! Let's see if we can go all the way. All the way, hey, hey, all the way. We got some goodies. We'll open that later. Savvy Hunters, thank you. I do actually like Savvy Hunter. Alright, so now it's Fairy Schemes, which was that really obnoxious one that we played against before. So, Esper control, basically. Yeah? So, Alayla makes fairies. She just makes a shit ton of fairies. And we have a bunch of artifacts. So, Witching Well, Scry 2, sacrifice to draw 2 cards, Bag of Holdings, Scrabbling Claws. Do we discard it all here? I don't think we do. So, Bag of Holding is kind of weird, right? Untap target artifact. All that glitters. Enchant creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. That's cool. I like that. The picture is also very nice. I can't wait to get the stylized art for this. Ancestral Blade, Frogify, Arcane Signet, Golden Egg, Guild Globe, Animating Fairy. Target non-creature artifact you control becomes a 0/0 artifact creature with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Pretty good. It's pretty good. Empyrean Eagle, yep. Shine Chaser. 1/1 for 3, Flying Vigilance. Gets +1/+1 as long as you control an artifact, and gets +1/+1 as long as you control an enchantment. Okay, very specific, but it works in this deck. Shambling Suit, we saw this one. Can get very big. Mace of the Valiant, we saw that one. Does this work with creature tokens? Whenever a creature, yeah, so it works with just regular creatures too. Prison Realm, Winged Worms, Words, Law Mage's Binding, Mortify, Heraldic Banner, Mana Geode, Kaya's Wrath, yeah, Arcanist Owl. I like this art also. This art's very, very shiny. Angelic Exaltation. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be good in this deck. Sort of. Do we have any Tramplers? We don't. I don't think we have any Tramplers. Conclave Tribunal, Kaya's Wrath, yada yada, Smothering Tide, yada yada, Masker Girl, Shimmer Dragon, Banish into Fable, Bloodsoaked Altar. What did we not see? Safara, Workshop Elders. Artifact creatures you control have flying. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, you may have target non-artifact creature you control become a blah, 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 blah. Oh my gosh, that's very expensive, but good. And from what we've seen, these battles last a pretty long time. I feel like that last battle would have lasted a pretty long time if they didn't give up right away, you know what I mean? All right. Well, let's get in with it. And that would be like every single turn one of your treasures from like Smothering Tithe turns into a 4/4 flyer. Like that seems really, really strong. Wolfie. Okay. Ugh. No, sir, I don't like it. Free mulligan. I'll take that free mulligan. This one is also kind of poop. But I'm not going to go down to 6, I don't think. We have Frogify, we have our Layla, and we have the mana to cast her, so... I guess we might as well, yes? We might as well. We're playing against the Corvold deck. So we can Frogify their Corvold just like they Frogified our Corvold when we were playing against this deck earlier. Okay. Nope. We've just been getting lands, so hopefully we can Alayla. At least get in there for a wee bit. Banish into Fable. What a weird card. When you cast it from your hand, so specifically you have to cast it from your hand. If you control an artifact, copy it. Judith. Okay. So Judy is gonna go away right here, right now. Angelic Exaltation. I think I will keep that. That seems powerful here with a Layla. I am liking these new cards. They're very interesting. Very interesting. Copy it if you choose. Then, alright, copy it so if you have an artifact and if you have an enchantment. So like artifact / enchantment decks are gonna have some synergy now. Which is interesting. Because there was that shine, what is it? The shine whatever? Untap's not gonna know what I'm talking about here. Okay. So let's bring out that Alayla. I don't think they had any 2 mana, like, get rid of stuff, did they? Next turn we can Angelic Exaltation. I like this music. It's very epic. Kind of like you're flying over, oh, bacon to a pie command. Sure. We can just recast her next turn. Not a big deal. NBD. Sure. But they're gonna be able to cast their dude next turn also. Hopefully they won't be able to kill our Layla and we can just Frogify. But like we can banish into Fable her and put her in our hand, which resets her cast cost, right? That's what they did to us, which was pretty cool. So yeah, food just doesn't seem super awesome. Tap 2 to gain 3 life. If food seems kind of crap, honestly. Ooh, Moldavine Reclamation. That's a good one. But we're going to Angelic Exaltation. Ooh, Smothering Tithe. Actually, I think we want to do that. Smothering Tithe is really good. End turn. So well, Angelic Exaltation. I'm waiting for them to put down their Corvold so that we can Frogify. But Moldavine Reclamation's really good with this deck. And we're gonna have to keep some of our removal for that Sir Conrad or whatever its name was, because that card was just stupid. There we are. There you be. Sacrifice another permanent, so that's probably the food, right? Nom nom nom. Resolve. Smothering Tithe. Excellent. And you can attack with your Goblin Crater Maker? If they attack with their Goblin Crater Maker, I don't think we care, because Alayla's got lifelink, and if we get out Angelic Exaltation, things are going to be pretty dope here. We do have enough mana. Yep. Okay. I am like 100% okay with that. Mm-hmm. Pass. Pass. And my turn. So let's Frogify you. And Angelic Exaltation. And just hit him very hard. I don't think we want to cast anything else right now. No. Wah! No, no, no. I didn't want to do that. I meant undo. End turn. I don't need control. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. And we can banish into Fable if we need to. We can pop all of our treasures, I think. How many treasures do we have? It's covering 4. So we can't. And now we can. Now we can actually cast Banish into Fable if we need to. Just in case anything crazy happens. So, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Non-land permanent. So that could be my Frogify. If they do something crazy to their Corvold... No, if they sacrifice Corvold, I won't be able to do it in response. Blood-soaked altar. Okay. We can return that to their hand, though. We can do the thing where we like return Alayla, return Frogify, return Corvold to their hands. Doesn't really solve the problem of Blood-soaked altar though. Kind of need to get rid of that. Yeah, there we go. Resolve. Okay. So I think we're going to... Well, how many things can we get her up to? So Arcanist Owl. So that's... We can't get her up to 17, I don't think. Conclave Tribunal. That's permanent. I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. I don't want you to have that. No. Rah. I don't think there's anything they can do for 1 green, right? Oh, they're gonna take it to the face? Okay. We can still banish into Fable. We can banish into Fable anything and everything. And just attack them for a whole bunch next turn. So we'll see what happens. Thorn Mammoth. I think that's it for them. You. 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 Hey man, we did it. We won with every single deck. We won with every single deck. And we didn't lose any. I feel awesome. I feel awesome about that. This was fun. This was a blast. We still need to win 1 more. Did we win 5? How did we win 5? Oh, I won... there was that one that didn't really count because they like gave up right away, right? Yeah. Okay. I think we won everything though. Did we win everything? Or maybe there was one that we didn't win because... No. They didn't give up. We lost one because we were mana screwed. Right? My memory's so bad. I can't remember. But we didn't win with every single deck. We did win with every single deck. Let's open our packs. Yep, there are my billion packs waiting for me for September 27th. Or I'm sorry, 26th. Very, very excited there. And nothing but gems, whatever. Let's do our mastery. Our mastery tree. We're going down the green side of things. Shifting Ceratops, Barkhide Troll, and Pulse of Marassa. Never even heard of this card? What's Pulse of Marassa? I don't know. whatever. And shifting Ceratops. Sweet. Okay, great. Cool. All right. Well, thank you all so very much for joining me. This was a blast. I cannot wait for the Throne of Eldraine. Is that even how you pronounce it? The Throne of Eldraine, right? Yeah, Eldraine. I can't wait. If you guys get into Brawl, go for it. Have a blast. I hope you have great time with all of your games with the new cards. They're so much fun. So yeah, very exciting times, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye.